Welcome to my channel once again. This video is all about exploring some sections in the game for a win. And in this section, I'm trying to let you know about multi goals. There are some places you have to go in your game if you want to play a game that will leverage you from the stress of thinking too much. Now we are talking about multi goals. How do you go about the multi goals? You go to goals, then here under these goals, we have so many things to play here and so many games to play here. But for now, I have to talk about multi goals. Multi goals, look at it, multi goals. And we have home multi goals, we have away multi goals, and you have multi scores. Understand? We have multi scores. This first half multi goals, second half multi goals, these are the places you have to leverage for you to play your game. Now, what is multi goals in a game? Multi goals, for example, let me just tap on multi goals and let me just use 3 to 5. This 3 to 5, for example. Now, multi goals, for those who doesn't know what it means, multi goals, multi goal betting involve predicting a range of the total number of goals in a match. When there is a total number of goals, you are predicting a range. The range, like this one, is a range of 3 to 5. Now, which means this range of 3 to 5, that the goals or in this game should not be below 3 and should not exceed 5. So it should be between 3, 4, 5. And as I should not be below 3 and should not exceed 5. So if anything, that's the total goal scores here, that's the scored here, the total goal. Now, if the game ends in 2-0, it means that this game has fall off. You failed it. But if it ends at 3-0, you got it. If it ends at 3-1, you got it. If it ends at 3-2, you got it. If it ends at 6-0, you failed it. If it ends at 3-3, you failed it. So that is it. So you can see just like this 1-2, just like this 1-2, 1-2. If it is 0-0, you didn't get it. If it's 1-0, it's entered. Understand? If it is 2-0, it entered. If it is 3-2-1, it didn't enter because 2 plus 1 is 3. It's off. It's off. You failed it. So you can still apply it in other ones. So I have to tell you the advantages of playing this game. The advantages of playing the multi-goal is that it's easier, it's easier to choose depending on the team involved, the team. So for you to play multi-goal, you don't go to any team or any match and select. You have to be tactical about it. Know the type of teams to select. So, and if you know the type of match or to select, it will be easier for you. It leverages. Another thing is that sometimes it leverages you on the all selection. For example, leveraging you or from the all selection, meaning that if you must have selected, maybe you must have selected 10 games and you want to make this game up to 13 games or 15 games, you can use the remaining to go to multi goals and choose it, to add up. Because multi goals, let me tell you, if you know the tactics, you will get it 5/5 through 4 or 4/5. You will get it. So like I told you, you're sure of getting it 80% and above. So what is the strategy of these games? One of the strategies is that focus on the markets with the what, just the handful of goals. Those markets that are, that there will be so many goals in it. Just focus on it. I chose Man City and Wolverhampton, or for a reason, because I know that Man City. Okay, let me just run it down. The tactics. The one is focus on the market with just handful of goals. The second one you have to put in mind is choose a match that have an obvious stronger opponent. Choose a match that have an obvious strong opponent. The stronger, have an obvious stronger opponent. For example, Man City is obviously stronger than Wolverhampton in this game. Understand? Another one is that if the stronger opponents, is it at home or is it away? For example, now, if Man City being at home, we all know that Man City is sure of getting at least 2 goals in this match, or at least 1 goal. There must be a goal in this match. 1, 2, 3 goals will be lined up because they're at home. Wolverhampton, can they score a goal? So it's under probability. Wolverhampton may not score even a goal in this match, or they might score one goal in this match. So, so in this case, what do we do? So if Man City is at away, and Wolverhampton is at home, it will give more this thing. Okay, you can say okay, Wolverhampton can score at least one goal, and Man City can score two goals. So that's how you check the away and home. Also, don't be greedy. Sometimes do not try to be greedy in playing. But what do I mean by not being greedy? What I mean by not being greedy, like this match now, Man City and here, you go up and place the best game. What do you have to play here? Not being greedy meaning that some people will just okay, let me just place it 3 to 5. This 3 to 5 is possible that it will enter. I think it's not being greedy. This is possible that it will enter. The possibilities that will enter in this game, 3 to 5 is possible that it will enter. 2 to 6 is very, very possible. 1 to 5 is very, very possible. Let's go to 1 to 4 is also possible. Now 3 to 6 is also possible. So if you look at this, you have a handful of selections to make here. Because of what? Because you know that the Man City and Wolverhampton is a perfect selection for this multi-goal. Now, another tactics or strategy is check the country clubs that scores too many goals. I've told you about it in my previous game, in my previous this thing. I told you about the countries, the clubs that scores goals. And I made mention of Belgium, I made mention of Netherlands, I made mention of Hungary, I made mention of all these countrysides, Europeans, as in is it not Europeans or so? They score too many goals, and sometimes Wales, not their top team, Wales second division score too many goals as well. Scotland, you go to Scotland, you go to some of them, they score goals. Then you can explore there. I've told you how to choose your game very easy. As it is now, what do you do to go to those places? Let's say you've selected this game. You go to, you go to there, you tap it. Now you check all the games that, the one that, check the country clubs that can score too many goals. That's where you go. Let's just go to, for example, Zambia. Let's just check Scotland, for example. Scotland under Premiership Scotland. Understand? Then you have Rangers and here. This Rangers and Johnstone. You tap on it. I'm telling you how you can, even if you're not sure of the games once, just how you can exploit it. Ways you can exploit it in order to get the countries that can score goals is this through statistics. There's no other place, and through information and through what you've known before. Understand? So here now you found out that in the previous matches, Rangers 1-0. So at least you are sure that one goal will enter this game. Have it in the back of your mind. Then you check, you explore what Rangers is capable of doing. Rangers is capable of scoring goals in every match. At least Rangers is capable of scoring 2 goals in all of their matches. Then Johnstone is capable of scoring a goal in all their matches. So that will give you a link on us wanted. So you don't be greedy. I'm not being greedy here. So what I'm checking in this game is the possibility of Rangers in this game scoring 2 goals. They're at home. It's a possibility they can score 2 goals in this match, and the Joe Hunter can score 1 goal. So what are you looking at in this game? When you go to their goal, when you check it, let's say you go to their goals, you find out that you have a clue. Now you have a clue that Rangers at least will score 1 goal, and at least will score 2 goals in this game. So you're targeting from 2 up. From 2 up. So you have a clue that John Stones might score 1 goal in this game. You're targeting 2 up. So when you're targeting, you have to make it exceed it more. Maybe you can say 2 to 5, for example. Exceed it more, because you can say that 2 to 5 is example. You cannot say 1 to 2. If you say 1 to 2, it might enter. All these games are very sometimes are funny. It might enter, but and if you look at it, another strategy you have to use is that with this 1 to 2, see, it has very big odd, very high odd. That is another thing I taught you about. If you check my previous games, about using the odds selected in the game, in the selected Like Sporting Bet selected to 1.8, give you 1.82 odd, which is very high for this, which means it's not probability of it entering is low. So you can use this odds and so ascertain it. If you look 2 to 6, so 2 to 6 is they gave it 1.14, which is possible that it will go, it will enter. They gave 1 to 4, which is possible that it will enter. So this is a clue of what you have to, how you have to play these multi goals. Use their odds. Also, it's also the strategy. Use their own odds. What they have selected is also a strategy, and use your brain. Sometimes use your brain. Some people, when they are choosing games, when they, like if I post this thing, some people will come to the comment section and start asking me, "Does this work for you? Does it work for you?" You don't play games based on based on because of that's why people copy rubbish and they fell out. They're copy always copying. You don't know what you're copying from some people's odds and you just play it. No, you have to use your normal brain and check all this. That's why I'm giving you this video, top notch of the video, for you to learn how you can choose your games, how you can use your number 6 and select your games and get it right. Now, see, 1 to 6 is 1 point because they definitely know that this will enter. 100% it will enter. So in this game, you are sure. So there are other games you have to check out up on this. Now, again, in this multi goals, now because of Rangers, you're sure that Rangers can score 2 goals. You can still come here away goals and say, okay, 1 to 2, 1 to 2, 1 to 3. To me, away goals 1 to 3. 1 to 3 is good in this game to play. That's the best game to play here, 1 to 3 for the home games, that's Rangers. Okay, if you still want to keep it 2 to 3, 2 to 3 for the higher odds, if you want to take the more the risk, 1, 2 to 3 is also good for you to play. So at times, playing this home or away multi goals gives higher odds. That's the strategy I'm giving you now. It gives higher odds for you if you're certain that these people can give 2 goals. You don't 2 to 3 for the home team is, even to me, 2 to 3 is better to play them, is better to trade because it has a higher odd here. It's good. If you want to play 4 plus, these are the hidden games that you have to play, explore, for you to get your games right. If you want to play 1 to 2, it's okay. Now away, for the away person, now you see the odds are very high because they know they might not score goal in this match or they can score goal. So in this case, what do you do in this game? 1 to 3 is not ideal. Is it ideal? Yeah, it's ideal. See 2 to 3, 8.85. So if you want to play, those people, sometimes I play risky games, and whenever I want to play risky games, I sometimes come to these places and explore it because I know 1 to 3 might enter, 2.8 is big odd. These are the places you enter and get your. The next game, the next video I'll post, I'll go on multi scores, and I'll talk about multi scores. And another way, the next video I'll do, I'll also go on this sorry. I also go on this this place is very nice to play. I'm telling you, home team clean sheet and away team clean sheet. These places we also go on. That's the next one we'll talk about. I can combine them. So I hope you guys understand what I mean by this. If you don't understand, you can just say you don't understand the table. So what else? What? I just want to check another game before I close this. Let's talk about Arsenal. I think Arsenal has a match today. Arsenal and Manchester United. Now, it's not all games that you can play this. Like this Arsenal and Manchester United, for example, is very risky for you to play on the multi scores. But if you want to, on the multi goal, if you want to play it on the multi goal, it's very important that you should not be greedy. Don't try to be greedy in this kind of match. So what in this kind of match, don't try to be greedy. So it's better you choose from 1, just from 1, and stretch it to 4, or you stretch it to 5, something like this, 4 or 5. It's better you play it that way, and stretch it to 5. That's the best to be playing on these games, especially that this game can actually end at 1-1. It can end at 0-0. Highest it can go is 2-1 or 2-0. Highest this game can go. I don't know. But surprises might happen. Arsenal might blow them 3-0 or so, or Manchester United might put a surprise in Arsenal ground. So that's all I can say about one. I've told you that not all games support multi goals, and those that support multi goals, those that support this, you have to focus on the markets with those that score harmful goals, choose the match that have an obvious stronger opponent, and also choose the home and away, using an home and away um, check the country clubs that score too many goals. Sometimes do not be greedy. So these are the for information I want to give you on that multi goals. Next time I'll talk about the ones I told you about. Thank you very much.